I'll check in with Frank, and then I'll take you to the doctor's.
No, I can go on my own.
It's not necessary. I can take you.
Phillip, you need to be here in case you hear something about Alan. This is a routine exam. I'll be fine.
Oh, you're going to ask about the paternity test?
I can't handle this right now with Alan missing, okay? I need some time.
Okay. I understand. Great. Voicemail.
Okay. Thanks. Call me if you hear anything, okay?
Yeah.
Has there been any word? Phillip, if I haven't said this before, I'm so glad you're here. I don't think this family could get through this crisis without you.
Yeah, this crisis timed out pretty well for you, didn't it? And pulled me back into the company and the family just the way you wanted it.
Well, in times of crisis, isn't that what families do?
That's just what your friend Gus Itoro said, isn't it?
What?
What's going on with the two of you?
What, he told you? I was distressed about Alan. I left the dock. He followed me.
Why?
I suppose he was concerned.
Why would Gus Itoro be concerned about you?
I don't know. Why are you asking me?
I just think it's curious, that's all. Seeing the two of you together, sort of surprising.
Well, I guess that's understandable. I mean, there has been bad blood between Gus and...
Blood?
Phillip, if you don't mind, I think I will go lie down, please.
I bet you need it. Because I know that manipulating people gets to be pretty exhausting, doesn't it?
All right, is that what you think I'm doing, At a time like this, you can accuse me of that.
Oh, don't use a time like this. No, because you've been pressuring me about the company and about the family since before Alan disappeared.
I just wanted what was best for the family, and getting you back in it is what's best.
No, getting somebody else out of it. This game is over. Gus Itoro is Alan's son, isn't he?
That's the most ridiculous thing you've ever said. I mean, what possesses you to
Harley
ask?
told me.
What?
She told me.
How could Harley possibly know?
She told me the whole story. And I know all the hoops that you've been jumping through to keep it from coming out.
You just stop it. Stop it.
So you're denying it?
I am just saying that some things, Phillip, are left better unanswered.
And that's going to be the party line?
Yes.
Okay.
Take it or leave it.
Okay.
Okay? And Phillip, do not push the envelope. You are right where you're supposed to be.
That's right. For the time being. You're right. I've been sucked back into this family and this company. I'll have something to say about that later. But for right now, my focus is going to be on finding Alan. And that's something that from this moment on, I want you to stay out of.
What? Alan's my own brother.
Right. Well, you're the one that wanted me in charge. Be careful what you ask for.
Oh, wait. Hold it. You are dead wrong, you know. You should be thanking me instead of punishing.
I should be thanking you for taking the family to such an all-time low that I have no choice but to step in and try to get it turned around. No. Today, the games end, and the Spauldings start fresh.
You are the best thing to ever happen to this family. And I don't want to burst your bubble, but these games have been going on for a long time. And whether we find Alan or not, and we will, if you're smart, you're going to play to win.
I don't plan on playing at all.
Well, it's really too late for that. You know, you've already rolled your dice. You're part of this game. You know, you slept with your father's wife.
What does that have to do with any of this?
Because Olivia is carrying a Spaulding, and that gives her the power.
Well, I trust Olivia.
Uh-huh. And Alan trusted you. And things change.
Okay. Well, you know what? See, I found out about your little secret. So now you'll do anything to change the subject.
No, I'm just trying to face the facts. I'm just trying to look at the fact. And the fact is that she's carrying a Spaulding. And that child is going to be nothing but a pawn, a checkers game. It'll be toyed with, manipulated, and there won't be a thing you can do about it. Unless.
Unless what?
Unless you find out the absolute paternity of that baby. In this situation, knowledge is power, and the sooner you find out, the better off you'll be. And then... let the games begin.
Dr. Sedwick, hi.
Oh, Olivia, you're early. Listen, I just heard on the radio about Alan.
Yeah.
I mean, has there been any word?
No, not yet. That's why I'm kind of anxious to get this done as quickly as possible, if I can.
Oh, yeah, sure. We can get started right away. Your baby's heartbeat looks very strong, Olivia. Everything's looking good.
I never knew I could love someone so much.
Just wait until this little one actually arrives. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, you know what? It's okay. He can stay. Go on in.
Right. I'll just freeze this for you then.
Okay.
Told you I'd come.
I'm glad you did.
Never get used to it. It's so tiny.
Is there any word on Alan? You know, maybe we should go back to the house.
Excuse me a minute, Olivia. I just want to get this amniotic fluid to the lab for analysis. I'll be right back.
Okay.
So you already did the amniocentesis?
Yes, just before you came in. It's standard procedure at this stage of the pregnancy. It can be an early indicator of any genetic disorders the baby might have.
All right.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I better check at the house, see if there's been any word about Alan. I'll be right back.
I'll be right here.
Dr. Sedwick, I wanted to ask you, the amnio, I'm just curious, that can be used to test for other things other than genetic disorders, right?
Right.
Like DNA?
Mm-hmm. You're thinking paternity, right? Sorry about that, but Olivia is my patient, and if the test is going to be used for that purpose, it's her call, not yours.
What is it, Lloyd?
There's no further news on your brother's whereabouts. About your situation, madam.
I'm fine. You can go.
Excuse me, but the longer Mr. Spaulding remains missing, the more problematic it becomes. There's no further news on your brother's whereabouts. About your situation, madam.
I'm fine. You can go.
Excuse me, but the longer Mr. Spaulding remains missing, the more problematic it becomes.
I said you can
He'll
go.
have recovered from his medication by now and almost certainly be clear-headed.
I realize that.
Then he may be staying away on purpose. To plot revenge?
Is this what this little speech is all about? Protecting yourself?
You said you wanted to wean your brother off the drugs slowly, so that he and everybody else would think he'd regained his faculties naturally. But if clarity comes too soon, he's sure to wonder why the change was so sudden.
Oh, and why we were giving him all those cups of tea, is that it?
I just thought you'd want to know what might happen.
Fine. What might happen? You don't think I know what might happen? I know damn well what might happen.
Bad time?
I should have thrown it at Lloyd's head.
What did Lloyd say that upset you so much?
He thinks he's being helpful, you know, by reminding me of all the places that Alan might be found, like bus stations, train stations, homeless shelters, as though I hadn't checked those places and double-checked those places. My God, I hate this.
It's been a very stressful time for all of us.
Well, of course it is. Not knowing where Alan is.
Oh,
Hey, you all right?
no, it's just a twinge. It's all right.
Well, sit down.
No, it's passing. It's
No, get off
okay.
your feet.
It's just a little cramping. It's fine.
Cramping? Cramping's not normal.
I think it is if you've just had an amniocentesis.
Just had that done today.
I think the problem is I haven't eaten since this morning, and I'm sure Cook can take care of
And
that.
I'll get her to fix it.
No, it's all right. I can walk to the kitchen.
Well, for heaven's sakes, Olivia, if you don't feel well, sit down.
I'm not back in 2 weeks. Come look for me, okay?
Well, I really do worry about her, you know.
You do.
Oh, come on, Philip, please let's not you and I quarrel. I mean, at a time like this with Alan missing, you and I don't need to go.
Please, don't. Just spare me the olive branch. I'm not buying it. And the little routine with the throwing of the vase, that didn't sell me either.
What, you don't think I care about my own brother?
Oh, no, you know, you care about him. You're very deeply concerned about him, just not in the way you would have me believe.
How can you be quite so cynical?
It's easy. It gets a lot easier over time. A little practice. No, it occurs to me, it's not the thought that Alan may never come back. It's the thought of what he may do to you when he does.